Okay, so we're doing some tourist work here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show and all that. So basically what we're doing is we're ferrying passengers from our main base to wherever it is they want to go. And obviously we want to make as much money as we can. After playing this game since it came out on PS4, I don't find it boring. However, as a viewer, I feel with the distances you have to cover doing this sort of thing, it is pretty boring. But hey, if that's what you want to see, then you know, let me just fill up here before we carry on. Now, if you're new to this, that line where fuel scoop active is on the top center of my screen, that line is the break point to pull you out of hyper cruise or whatever you want to call it. If I go into that, I'll stop hyper cruise and I'll start burning up. So the idea is to try and find the best place for your ship to be where it's not going to take up any heat, but it's going to pick up as much fuel as possible. And that's what I've done, is I've found that line for myself. And that's with this ship. With my other ships, it's a different story. I have to, each ship is different. Alright, 3 more jumps. I don't need to take on any more fuel. Stay well clear of those Novas. And you see how I wait until the fuel scoop gets put away before I start charging up for my jump? That's because if the fuel scoop is out and you charge up for your jump, your temperature will raise, your engine core temperature will raise very quickly. Oh, this guy's good. Oh, he's gonna catch me, I think. Nah, he's not. Now the good thing about this ASP Explorer is I can look down by my feet and see where I am, which is really cool. Oh, don't want to look down too much.
Welcome to our station.
Cool, 3.4 million. Thank you very much. There we go. Transport some dude for 750,000, and it's one fucking way. What else we got? Well, that looks like about the best one for quick money at the moment. Is there any more going to Lung? You see, this one here was for more money, this 1.1 million, but in reality it's not more money, because the one that I'm going to do is just one jump there and then come back. Okay, this one here, she's wanting to go to 3 different places, and so that's at least 4 jumps, but I can guarantee you it's a hang of a lot more than 4 jumps. So the time factor, I could easily make 1.86 million in 2 jumps compared to 1.86 million in 4 jumps, at a minimum of 4 jumps. So we won't be taking that one, but we will be taking that other one for 770,000 after I roll my cigarette. Now, while we're here, we'll go to the cartographers and see how much we've made on that last mission, that last journey. See if it's going to fill our coffers a wee bit more. But let me accept that mission first, or else if I change over to the other one we might lose it. I also need to see if there is a naval mission up so I can rank up with the Federation. Alright, so which one was it? It wasn't that one. There we go. Where's that one there? Okay. It's only 3 of them. Yes, I'm very sure that we can get there, but we just double check anyway. Yeah, 1 jump. Easy peasy. Okay, and what we want to do is lay our journey. Make sure it's laid out.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, now she's asked for something. What has she asked for? Okay, first off, my reputation with Ross 154 has been elevated to friendly, which is really good. Okay, and for 70,000 more, she wants to go to ToXXikcity's. Okay, so we can have a quick look and see where ToXXikcity's is compared to us, and see if it's worth 70 grand. So is it CETI? Yeah, there it is there. So that's cool. It's on the way. It's not far off of the out of the way, so yeah, we can do that. So what we do is accept. Okay, and just double check that. Yep, that's done. Okay, and then we want to check what was it? We wanted to go to the cartographers. $24,000. It's not worth it at the moment. We'll leave it for now. Okay, and let's get going.
Unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction.
Touchdown confirmed. Engines disengaged. Welcome, Commander. Ship restraints retracted. Access corridor is clear.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, so incoming message. Taylor Colony. Okay. Lock the destination, and away we go. Just gotta find the right beacon. Come on. Across to contacts. Start scanning it. Try and get away as quickly as possible in case you start getting scanned, because a lot of these passengers don't like getting scanned by privateers. They don't mind getting scanned by officials. Okay, back to original destination, but they do mind getting scanned by pirates and shit. We'll just pick up some fuel. Okay. Unexplored. Unexplored. Oh, nav beacon. Let's get the nav beacon while we're here. That'll tell us exactly where we are, and it'll give us more money at the cartographers, or whatever you want to call them. Same thing again, but with nav beacons, you'll find that sometimes they're not where the nav beacon itself is not where this is stating it is. It's slightly off, so you have to keep an eye out for it in case you're in case it's over 50 degrees away from the this point here. If it is over 50 degrees, you're not going to be able to scan it. Once again, bring the speed down across the contacts, down to the navigation beacon, start scanning it. Alright, so there it is, down there. And that's it. Everything is up. Alright, where are we? There we go. Hopkins Landing, lock destination. And it's right here. That's beautiful. If you ever go for travel destination mission called For the Mug, you'll get a nice surprise. Oh, come on, for goodness sakes, man. I always find lining the space station up, your ship up with the letterbox on the space station, it saves quite a bit of time. You don't have to be direct on, but in the general direction is good enough. Trying to see the red light at the back of the space station, and if you get it, if you find it, it makes there. I think that's it there. It makes landing so much easier.
Caution, decrease speed.
turn for a second there. Alright, landing pad 3.
Approach vector is nominal.
$39. Where the heck is... there's 3.
Fly spotted. Fly safe. Inside the duck bay. For your convenience and safety, pacification lights are active at the traffic station. This station operates under a duck activation policy. Ensure you have authorization before attempting to disembark.
That's cool. My superpower reputation is just about to hit friendly, which is really cool. Okay, so as you can see here, every single one of them is on neutral. The controlling faction, that's no good. ATA Cassiopeia. Ross 41. Yeah, see, because they're all on neutral, the money. Oh, no, see, I'm not going to take that person to 3 places for less than $1 million. That's crazy. All right. So, is there any? That's all mining. Boom delivery. Required cargo space I don't have. Now, why would I go and steal 2 units of landmines for an anarchist group of people? That's just asking for problems. Alright, so there's nothing really here, so I don't even need to refuel. So let's go back to Barnard Star. It should be down here somewhere. No, okay. There it is.
For your convenience and safety, hazard location announcements are active and traffic.
Landing complete. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services. Greetings, Commander. Ship detach complete. You are clear for egress.
Whoa! Bastard!
Landing gear retracted.
Damn, that was close. causing a collision inside the spaceport is not the best way to stay away from fines. Oh, am I on the wrong side of it? It looks like it. Yeah.
Laycon, Tango, Oscar, X-ray. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this federal starport, Commander. Landing permission granted. You are clear for approach to pad 30.
Okay.
From touchdown.
30 straight ahead. Excellent.
Gear deployed.
Loitering is required. Punishable by death. Make sure authorization is fully enter the docking bay. Check your bay number. Check again. Unauthorized loitering may trigger a lethal response.
Alrighty, what have we got? It gives me 4 commodities, plus 3 reputation, plus 2 influence. Okay, what about the anarchists? Okay, just under 500,000 to transport 1 dude. 8 tourists, blah de blah. Nah. Oh, well, that's not a bad one. Queen of West. Oh, even better. That's 4 stops. Basically, depends on the distance there, for 4.7 million. Let's have a look at that. So, 72 light years, 116 light years, and 100 light years. So it's quite a distance. That is probably an hour and a half's mission. An hour and a half's mission for 4.7 million. This looks pretty good. Let's see what else there is around first. What about for the main guys? $3.1 million. Let's have a look at this. Now, I am not traveling 2,700 to nearly 2,800 light years for 3 million credits. That is just ridiculous. So that isn't gonna happen. What about the mission board? Have we got any naval missions? No. Okay, so back to the passenger lounge. Let's pick up that one for, what was it, 3 million or something like that. Was it down here? Yeah. 4.2 million. $4.792 million, I beg your pardon. she's not wanted in certain systems, so that's good. Um, so yeah, so 72, 116, and so let's just double check. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so pick the cabin. That's what they want. They don't want business class, they want first class. Okay. Okay, that's the first stop at 72.7 light years. And before we start this, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'll keep on recording, so if you'll just bear with me, I'll be back shortly.
For your convenience and safety, pacification replacements are actively manufactured at this station.
Alright. So, I've got myself a cup of tea. Sitting comfortably. And let's do this.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged. Welcome, Commander. Chute detach complete. Clear for departure.
Welcome to our station.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Welcome, welcome. If you've just joined us, we're doing a long-range, multi-stop tourist run with a rich client for I can't remember 3 point something or 4.3 million or something like that.
Fuel scooping.
I think we'll just scoop up some fuel here and then make another run. Go around the sun once. That should give us plenty of fuel.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And we have this one jump, and then we'll be at our first destination, or near our first destination. scan this area. No new stuff. Let's see what he's got to say. Okay, 7E. Alright. And it's not too far away. Ah, it's doing it again. Okay, so was it ice fields or I bet it was ice fields or something, ice flows. No. There we go. No. Unidentified signal source. That's not what we're after. Let's move out a little. Ice geysers, yeah. There we go.
Orbital flight engaged. High integrity compromised.
Usually you can get a decent glide angle and you'll get there a lot quicker. It didn't work out this time, so 2.5 minutes. You can set yourself up waiting for the contact. Welcome. The guy that's just joined. We're coming up to our first part of the tour. We're going to scan some geysers here, or geysers, or whatever you want to call them, or the beacon that gives you a story on the geysers. There we go. So it's ready to scan. Start scanning. And we're done.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, next stop.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do we need fuel? Yeah, let's pick up some fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
What I have noticed about this game is don't be trying to do too much too quick. It's a game that is not going to be... There is no real completion to the game. The game is complete when you decide it's complete.
Frameshift drive charging.
5 jumps. glad to see that I'm not being inundated with questions. If you have questions, feel free to ask, and I'll feel free to answer. Okay, this one here we'll fill up the fuel before we move on. See the temperature going up so quickly when the fuel scoop is up, man. Now you can stop your temperature rising too quickly if you put a heatsink in onto your vehicle, onto your ship. But there's no need for it really. It's also, a heatsink is also good for stopping people from scanning you. If you're trying to run with some illegal stuff in your hold. A1. we go. Is that it? I don't think so. Okay, that's not it. Ah, there we go. What's that? That's what we're after. Where the heck is it? There it is, there. No, that can't be it, man. Okay, so that's what we're after there. Let's get a nice angle of attack this time. See if we can't get a nice glide in. Yes, nice gliding. Excellent. No Man's Lie. I did play No Man's Lie for a bit. And that's it, done. Yeah, it is. It is pretty awesome, man. I really like this compared to No Man's Sky. It's a hang of a lot nicer, man. Just telling you about the thing we scanned, and then our next is Bloater, My Clementine. Okay, so okay, now the dotted line means we're not going to make it on fuel, but that's bullshit because we've got the scoop, so it's not a problem.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we've got to try that. Okay, lined up. Okay, let's. Okay, and. Yeah, there's lots of enemy on the game. So it won't allow you to get an outside view of you going into frameshift drive, which is a pity. I would have liked to have seen that. Yeah, there's a whole lot of enemies. There's a lot of pirates. There's also aliens. And you know what they say, man? You haven't lived until you've been probed by aliens. Once I pass this here, we need fuel. Let's get some fuel first. Now these stars, some you got to be very careful with, or else you'll start heating up too much. And this is a hot star, so we just got to be very careful. We don't want to damage our hull. If we damage our hull, then our tourist inside will start complaining, and he'll get unhappy, and we'll just have to eject him into the sun, which will be a waste of time and money. That'll do it. Alright, so what I wanted to show you, I'm picking up I've got a fuel scoop, and I'm picking fuel up from the suns. You can't do it with every sun, but you can do it with a lot of them. And if you get too close to the sun, obviously you're going to overheat, and when you overheat, it's not so good, you know. So it's a fine balance, and with this ship, I have it just about perfect. I have a new ship which I've got to get used to, and I don't have the experience with that ship yet. But I just want to show you the size of this game. Galaxy map. All right, so we can do it this way. and show you the power play. Okay, now all those different colors are different. Those are like the blues will be held by the Empire. The reds will be held by the man. Oh man, the guys that I'm doing missions for, I can't even remember them. But this is nothing. If we pan out, Barnard's Loop there that you see is my home base. Okay, this is just in this area. If I go back to realistic, now it's also down and up, so I can carry on coming out of this. That's where we are at the moment. Okay, on the outskirts of Sagittarius A. Okay, there we are there. Okay, and that the Earth is near us there as well. But we can go all the way over to the center here and zoom in, and there's all these planets, all these stars here. All these stars have got you can go and visit. Okay, they've all got names, as you can see. Every single one of those stars have got planets. And I'm still paging on. There we go. So back to where I was there. And I'm just on the outskirts by Earth here. Okay, the Federation is who I'm wanting to side with, so that I can go to Earth. Okay, but I also want to get to the center there to see the black hole, because apparently you can fly through the black hole. Don't know what'll happen when you do, but hey. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with this. There's also okay, you've got the Federation and you've got the Empire, but you've also got the independence as well, and the hostile states, the anarchist land and shit like that, and also aliens, as I say. See, watch my temperature going up, 72, 74. Because I had my fuel scoop open when I hit the FSD. The reason why I'm taking my time and going around the sun is so that I can pick up fuel. That's all. Just pick up a little bit of fuel each time. Okay, so we've got 6 jumps to go. Well, there's 2 versions of this game. There's the cheap version, and there's the expensive version. The expensive version allows you to get probed by aliens. The cheap version doesn't. The expensive version allows you to land on planets with a moon buggy and explore and do some missions on the planets as well.
Frameshift drive charging.
See these little purple stars. They're pretty dead, so they're pretty cold. So I can't really I can't pick fuel up from them.
Frameshift drive charging.
4 jumps to go. Oh, thanks a lot, dude. Yeah, get the game, man. And you can come and join me. In fact, the ships that I have, you can actually jump in with me. And you can be my gunner. You can operate the guns while I fly, or vice versa. I can operate the guns while you fly. You know? The bigger ships, which I will be getting eventually, allow me to carry a small fighter on as well. Fighter aircraft. So I'm gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to fill up my fuel now. So we're gonna be going around this sun for a little while. But yeah, we'll be able to put fighter aircraft in, and if we get attacked, then one of us can jump into the fighter aircraft while the other one operates the main ship and uses it like a fucking battleship. You know, uses the guns on that to help the guy in the fighter. This fuel scoop's pretty cool. I'm picking up quite a bit of fuel a second. It's filling my tanks quite quickly. I'm carrying in this. I carry a 32-ton fuel tank, so it takes a little while to fill up. The yellow bar at the bottom of the flashing bar is how full my fuel tank is. The quickness of the dotted lines going across tells you how quickly the fuel is being transferred or being caught, and the bar above that, the purple bar, it tells you how hot my hull is getting, or how hot my engine is getting. If I look up, there's the sun there. Ooh, don't want to get too close. Ah man, it's right behind the sun, so we have to carry on going.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so if you have a look here, the white circles is basically saying you're in a planetary system, in a solar system. The little blue flashing round thing is my direction radar. Okay, the big round one is my area radar, and then on the right is my ship's defenses and health. Ooh. Okay. 2 jumps left. Yeah, as I was saying, the Federation, the Empire, and the Alliance are the 3 main superpowers in the galaxy. Other than the aliens, I haven't met up with any aliens yet. Apparently, they're closer to the center of the galaxy. But there are pirates or bounty. You can go and do bounty hunting. Or you can go and do mining, or you can do courier work. Oh shit! We don't want to get too close. Or trading, or what I'm doing at the moment, ferrying people around the galaxy and making money off of them. I think it's 4.3 million I'm going to make, or 4.6 million I'm going to make from taking this guy around to wherever he wants to go. It's what you would call Uber. I'm an Uber. Ah, no. Ah.